Hi and welcome back to the Co.lective video tutorials. This video we're going to talk about how to create a new blog post and then also set up a post feed anywhere on any page so that anywhere you could show blog entries. And that's something that we think really sets us apart here at Co.lective versus being just a regular blog. So let's show you how that works. Let's go up to your new menu here. And you're going to choose new post. In previous videos we choose new page, but for this case it's a blog post, so we're going to choose new post. And we create our blog post much in the same way we create our pages. So just enter your title here, whatever that may be. And for posts you can set categories and tags, and that way you can in a feed maybe pull all of your what's new category or all of your what's trending category, or you can set different categories or different tags so you can pull different feeds. And I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. Let's just give this little category like what's new. If you have two words in a category, just separate them by that dash there. That's all you have to do. Same thing in a tag. And then let's add more content. So here's that same components window that we've opened earlier for pages. Let's just add a text area. You could go ahead and put layouts directly into your blog post. Just kind of do something nice and easy here for the sake of showing the example. Okay, so you're typing away, etc. And then you can upload an image right into your blog post. So maybe choose that little guy right there. Click add. Okay, it shows up really large. If you right click it and click image properties, now you can adjust the width perhaps. You can give it an interesting little border if you like, and set spacing apart from your text and the alignment so it'll line up with your text. And here's a good hint. If you're going to link your photo or any words that you link, if you're going to link it internally to your own site, just go ahead and enter that link here and hit OK. But a really good rule of thumb, if you're going to credit another site and enter, some other site's link here, just copy and paste that here, and then in Target, click New Window Blank. And then what that does is when you click on that link, it opens it up in a new window up here, thus leaving your site open and still accessible. If you don't click New Window, if it's just not set, and you click this link and it goes to some outside website, then this tab, the user will physically leave your website. And so it's good to just do New Window so it opens a new window. So that's just a little rule of thumb. Okay, so in doing that, I think let's just go ahead and do that again real quick. Cute little border. Set some spacing. Okay, very good. So let's maybe insert a link in this text here. So just choose link. Maybe I want this to click to our Contact Us page. So in Lective, all your links are set up for pages as /page/ the title of the page. So that's all you would have to type in right there to make it go to the Contact Us page. And then that link is set. I'll show you that here in a bit. Of course, you can add more content, more text boxes, more image galleries, more layouts. But let's just go ahead and click Save. And then next we need to publish this blog so that way it shows. So you go Edit Post, Settings, and Edit Status. From this drop down you're going to publish it. And then click Save Settings. And then notice if you go back into Settings, that calendar is updated to today's date. So you can, of course, do future publications. So For instance, you could write a whole bunch of blogs and set them to future dates, and they will just automatically publish for you. That's a great thing to do. Just click the settings menu again for that to go away. And save. And view. And here is how your blog post looks to the public. Okay, so you got a link here, etc. So let's do a little styling to your blog post. Let's go up to Styler. Let's change some colors just to make it really stand out on the page. From this drop-down menu here, you're going to scroll down to Post and Post Headers. Post Headers would be your titles. And here, let's just maybe give the title a certain color just so it stands out. I'm going to enter our specific Pantone color here. Figure out whichever color you like. Okay, look, now that stands out a little bit. And this was a link here, right? So let's go ahead and distinguish this a little better on the page so your readers can tell that there's a link. So you go back to your drop-down menu, and we're going to do Post this time. Previously you did Post Header. We're going to choose Post because it's the body of the post. And you go to the Links section here and give it any color, but I'm just going to give it that same Pantone color because that's the color we like here at Lective. There you go. Now it's distinguishable as a link. And guess what? You can even do some other things. Go back to your styler. Choose the post again. Maybe give it a cool, when you hover over it, who knows, maybe it turns into this blue of sorts. There you go, something like that. Just play around. So you could click on that. I set it up to go to our Contact Us page. There it is, Contact Us. Let's go backward. Okay, so now your blog is published, but where does it show on your site? That's what your post feeds are for. Now we need to set it up so it's shown and can be read somewhere on your site. So let's go to one of our pages here. Let's say the About Us page. Pages would show blog feeds, for instance. So let's edit this page and let's add some information to it. So let's add more content. I'm going to put, see, here's your post feed right here. You click add there. But let's go ahead and just put it in a layout real quick just to make it look good on the site. So here you can see it automatically does a narrow left column and a wider right column. Let's just go ahead and change the width. Let's make it a wider left column and a narrower right column, just like that. Click settings for that to go away. All right, let's say I want to put that post feed here. So I'm going to choose this add more content right here. Again, it opens up, post feed, add. Now if you don't do anything whatsoever, this will pull every single post feed that you've ever written. All right, I wrote that in the past, so these are some things I've written previously just to show you as an example. So let's go ahead now and adjust the post feed so that we control how it looks on the page. So you can now see we have all these editable functions on the page. We can edit the page. It's already in edit mode. We can edit the column. We can edit a title to the column there, add a left. Here's the post feed. If you scroll down, you can add more content to that column down there, add more content below the column layout. Okay, so edit post feed, go into settings, and here you go. We recognize this menu. We could change the alignment, here we go, show only items published in. Let's choose that what's new category. We can do only items tagged with. Number of items to show. Let's just show our two most recent items. Load more when reaching the end. That would be when you scroll down and you've reached the end. Will it load the rest of your blogs? You can hit true or false. Just play around and see what that does for you. Now show summary only. It's automatically set up to show a summary. So if your blog posts become really long, you probably want to show a summary because we have a really cool read more feature in the summary already built in. But if your blog posts tend to be really short, maybe you don't need to show a summary. But it's automatically set to true. You can choose true or false. So we're going to show a summary. And here's something's cool. This was found in the image gallery that I showed you in an earlier video. You can randomize your posts. Maybe you want your post to show from the most recent published. That's often the case. But maybe you've posted a whole bunch of posts. They're all relevant. They're all equally timely. You know, and the fifth one down is just as relevant as the first one on top. So you can choose to randomize your posts, and then your viewer will see a fresh new arrangement of your posts each time. So then flow, here's where flow just means it's going to load post after post. You could also do a slider where your posts do sort of a slideshow, so that's a cool effect. Columns, just automatically set that. Just automatically don't set that, and it'll automatically fill in according to the space it has. But maybe you want one column, maybe you want two columns here. And I'll show you how that works. Spacing, you can space out the columns, padding. You can add a little border around your columns. Pick a nice little corner radius that makes sense for you. You can do all sorts of stuff. So none of those changes have taken place yet. So let's just go click Save and Settings to make the Settings menu go away. And then let's just refresh the page and see what happens here. Okay, great. So here we've set two columns, and we've set it to show two posts, and it's the What's New category. And you can see that it's already in summary mode, so read more. So your reader could choose read more. And now it shows this really cool shadow layout where this blog will show in full on the page, and you just click read more again for that to go away. Here's this one that I kind of made already. So you can see the image gallery, like I explained earlier, automatically filled in based on the width of the screen. So 2 will fit across here, but if we go back to summary mode, it's just 1, so you can see the full thing. And then you have a nice scroll feature here if your reader should want to scroll. Okay. And now, so we did too wide in this column. It's a little narrow. Well, let's just go ahead and edit that real quick and make that a wider column. Maybe let's have it take up half the page. Just give it a second to load. There you go. Click the settings menu again for that to go away. All right, and now you're starting to form some cool layouts on the page where you have a column layout. Here is free to maybe do an image gallery, maybe a huge text box, etc. And these were set to the What's New category, so only the What's New post that you designate will show here. And then you could click Show More. That's what was showing earlier to show the rest of your blog posts. And that's how you insert a post feed in order to show the blog posts that you wish your readers to find on any appropriate page. You can insert a post feed anywhere on your site, on any page that is pulling specifically just tags or categories that you have set up. So it becomes a real highly categorized way to show only the information you want your readers to see. So let's just do kind of an interesting little thing to make this About Us page look like something. Let's open up the column layout for editing. Here we go. Now we see we have this other column here. Let's add in an image grid. This is the About Us page. So let's say we're going to showcase who our team is. You can put in the portraits of your team members here. Let's just pretend those two are portraits. Just kind of scroll up to get the bottom of the image gallery there. Add selected images. Let's title the image gallery Our Team. Let's say this one is Our CEO. You could link to that person's bio. Let's say this one is Our Creative Director. Save, edit to exit the edit mode. There you go. Let's maybe center it. Align, center, save settings to make settings go away. If it doesn't automatically show, just nice and easy, refresh the page. Look at that. And just to keep things balanced here, under post feed, let's title that post feed Our Latest News. We're going to center that just so we're balanced with the other side of the page. Align, center, save, settings to make the menu go away. Okay, just refresh it. There we go. Our team, our latest news. Now it's starting to look like a real website here. So maybe do something like that. Okay, great. So you can see this fills in. You can adjust the size of the image overlays in the styler. And we have our blog posts. Maybe down here we can enter contact information, etc. So it becomes really easy to start laying out your pages, really easy to adjust the layout of your pages. Let's maybe go back to 8. Let that load there, and then this becomes a little too smushed with 2 in a row, so let's just really quickly set it to 1 column. Here we go, columns is down here, it was at 2, set it to 1. Save, click settings to remove that menu. And here, just click settings to remove the menu. All right. So that's how easy it is to get layouts going on your page, to make your page start to look like something, to have a flow, to edit it in real time on your page. And this is how you create blog posts, and then how you show those posts in a post feed on the page. So in our next videos, we'll start to show products, so check in for that. And we definitely look forward to you growing your lective site. Thanks so much.